can Mike McDaniel change a culture that he created?
Man, that is the question going into this seat. That is fantastic. This needs to be real,
Yes.
uh, because he did create this relaxed coaching, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
your
hanging out.
friend.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
watching film together, but we're not like, we're laughing about it, maybe smoking some weed on the side. And then I appreciate that he said that wasn't working anymore. But how do you regain that? That's a really hard thing to regain is authoritative type attitude. Like, hey, I know I've been nice before, but now I'm going to be asshole to you and you got to accept it. I want him to win. I've told you he's one of my favorite coaches, but last year I was even telling you before they went down the sink, I'm like, I think he's a little too relaxed. And I just want to see how he changes. I think Miami legitimately is the most fascinating team in 2025.
2 words to fix it: roster churn.
Bill Parcells. Oh,
uh, Roster churn only because think about the New York Giants from the mid 2000s. Eli Manning couldn't spread his wings and fly and be a 2-time Super Bowl champion until they got rid of Tiki Barber, until they got rid of Jeremy Shockey. And
and Jeremy
technically,
Shockey was
Shockey
a
was
great
on that
player.
07 team, but he was on injured reserve.
Yeah, and he was a great player, but he was an issue in the locker room. Not necessarily like Aaron Hernandez, but he was one of those that like I think he subverted Eli Manning a
Speaking of
lot in the locker room.
Hernandez.
Sorry, the whole Gronk talking about Aaron Hernandez got me thinking about that. Apparently, Gronk's fine with a dude masturbating in front of him. I know, Gronk, you're a little wild, but like seriously, in film study, that's the one time you're like, hey, dude, keep it in your pants. But anyway, but yeah, you're right. No, they had to build a culture just for Eli Manning, kind of like how Seattle had to protect Russell Wilson. Now, I think in two different ways. I don't think Eli Manning, and I'm not knocking Russell Wilson, but I think we've learned Russell Wilson, he's not a leader. I think Eli Manning was a solid leader who fell into 2 great years. I think Russell Wilson had a staff that understood who he was and they protected him. Is it kind of feel like that's what the Dolphins have to do with Tua?
Yeah, I think so. Because you remember when Brian Flores was the head coach, him and Tua didn't get along because Brian Flores, he was pretty heavy handed with his coaching.